Hello my friend, welcome back. So today's video is going to be a declutter and organize of my younger daughter's room. She has things in her room that she's not playing with anymore because they're baby toys or she outgrew them. But typically every November I go through my kids' rooms and declutter and organize them, and I get rid of the toys that they're no longer playing with. So what I like to do is I like to give the toys to a local church because they have a toy drive that people who can't afford toys come and get to pick out some toys for the holidays. So that is what I like to do with the toys. I like to gift them to a church and they are put to good use and they go to loving homes to kids that don't have toys. So it warms my heart to be able to spread the love. So let's go ahead and go on into my daughter's room. I'll give you an overview of what I'm working with and then we're gonna get to work. To be honest with you, I'm mortified. Looking back on this footage after filming it, I could not believe how out of control my daughter's room actually was now that it's all cleaned up and decluttered. There was just a ton of stuff that she was no longer playing with anymore, whether she outgrew it because they were like baby toys or she just had lost interest in. So looking back on this footage, I can tell that it is very overwhelming, and I was just as overwhelmed as you probably feel looking at the video. But all that matters is that I am taking care of the mess, and I'm going to go through all of this stuff and make sure that the only things that are left in this room are stuff that she's going to be playing with, and the rest is going to be given to loving homes.
Some time, but I won't give up, though I know it's tough. We need to break our patterns. It's better now than after we have drifted off too far. Let's tear down these walls our destiny has called. We're walking down a path, and the wind will change at last, like a song about our past. So I'll just close my eyes and dream about our kids and how they're running around. Won't you come and lay down next to me? Close your eyes and we'll be free. Rejoice of what will come. I have made the choice of thinking bigger. 'Cause you are all that I need. You are all that so I just close my eyes and dream.
Now that the toy bin in the corner of my daughter's room is gone through, not necessarily organized, but everything in there is stuff that she is currently playing with, I decided to move on to the toy organizer bins. I tried so hard not to dump all of these toys out, to reorganize them. If you guys have been here for a while, I did this one other time on my channel and I dumped out all of the bins without really thinking about it, and putting them all back and reorganizing everything was such a pain in the butt because, as you can see, there's a lot of little pieces to different toys and it just took so long. But as I was going through them, I realized that there was really no way to not dump them out to get them reorganized. So I just took the time to go through everything and put all the toys where they belong.
It's a call to the ring. I'm throwing up my gloves and knees. My back against the ropes. I got nowhere to go. I'm looking down the slope. I gotta strike a blow. 'Cause practice makes perfect, you know. This struggle got purpose and we grow. So whatever road we have.
So while I was going through my daughter's toys, both of my kiddos wanted to be in the room while I was working on this project. So if you see me talking to somebody or looking off camera or tossing somebody a toy, that is who I'm talking to. They wanted to be in the room while I filmed, and you guys know, and I've said this so many times on my channel before, that I don't show my kids, so I definitely had to crop things a certain way and edit some things out so that way I didn't show them.
Took a dive and we're now. We've had our ups and downs, I know. We still work through the doubt. Yeah, nothing can put out our glow. My back against the ropes, I got nowhere to go. I'm looking down the slope, I gotta strike a blow. 'Cause practice makes perfect, you know. This struggle got purpose and we grow. So whatever road we have to take next, all I need to know is that we'll roll with the punches. We'll roll with the punches.
So as I said in the beginning of the video, I'm going to be donating a bunch of toys to a local church, and the toys are going to be going to Loving Homes. But some things I couldn't donate because they were just broken or they were pieces to toys that we no longer had. So it didn't really make sense to keep them anymore or to donate them because they were just like random little things that went to the pieces that we donated before. Things like that just happen whenever you have a bunch of little pieces like this. But one of the things that I had to actually throw away, which broke my heart, was my daughter's play sink. She had gotten a play sink for Christmas a couple years ago, and the water pump to it actually broke, so there's really no point to keep the sink anymore. So that is in the trash bag as well. But like I said, the only things I'm getting rid of are just things that I can't donate.
Nobody told me to settle down. Day nights and late nights don't get around. But there's something about you, something about you I like, about you I like. You're crazy for saying I should slow down, but maybe I'm escaping the love we found. There's something about you, something about you I like, about you I like. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Guess I'm just too scared to settle down. There'd be many nights I got too high and almost left town. But there's something about you, something about you I like, about you I like. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better, yeah. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious.
At this point, even though I still had a ton of work to do, I felt like I was making good progress on her bedroom these toy organizers were the majority of the work that I had to do because she really didn't have very many other toys around her room that I needed to really go through. Then next I'm going to be doing her closet. Her closet had a bunch of just random baby things that I had been holding on to for just different reasons, but I realized that I don't need to hold on to this stuff anymore, which not having babies that play with this stuff breaks my heart, but there's no reason for me to hold on to it and let it just sit in the closet, so I decided to donate that stuff as well. That way other babies can also play with these toys that were once so loved at my house. So even though it made me a little emotional to get rid of these little baby toys, it also made me happy to know that another baby is going to also be enjoying them.
Tension's gone now, and that you won't come back. Keep looking back, don't wanna forget you. Yeah, I wanna do it all again, so I keep pushing rewind. Hoping you'll still by my side. We can't get lost in time, but don't you wanna do it all again? Stuck on repeat in my mind, dancing with you by my side. We can't get lost in time. Yeah, I wanna do it all again.
A few other toys that I needed to go through were the ones that were under my daughter's bed. I took all the food out of these little Melissa and Doug play sets and put them in the toy organizers, and then I just neatly placed the stuff under the bed that was there before. I didn't feel the need to take them out from under the bed because they're easily accessible for my younger daughter to get to if she wants to play with them.
I see a light in your eyes. I follow you so damn foolishly. You'd be the sweetest goodbye. Give me a heart trip exclusively. Take one step like this song in my head. It makes sense if you jump in my bed. I see the truth in your smile. I gotta swim to the I love you. We don't wanna spend this night alone. Messed up, I'm gonna walk you home. You'd feel the gravity of my heart. If I could, I would give you the moon. Say stop if I'm coming in too soon. Colliding like celestial bodies. Oh, oh. Celestial bodies. Celestial bodies. Oh, oh. Celestial bodies. Celestial bodies. Oh, oh. Inside your heart lies a pearl. Within the smoke, our dreams reveal. We're not a part of this world. I'd call you Venus, 'cause that's how I feel.
The very last place that I needed to organize in my younger daughter's room was all of this art stuff. my kids are constantly drawing and painting and playing with modeling clay and coloring and things like that, and I love it. It makes me so happy to see all of their little creations, but I needed to organize all of this stuff and throw out the stuff that's been worn down and used and dried out and things like that. So I couldn't really donate anything out of these two bins because you guys know after a while art stuff just gets gross and dried up and worn out and used up and all of the things. So I just made a pile off to the side of the things that I had to thrown out. Like there was some slime that had spilled and some slime that had dried up because the lid wasn't put on properly. Kids will be kids, but it felt really good to finally go through all of this stuff and put it in this big cloth basket, I guess it is. I got it off of Amazon. It is linked to my Amazon shop. But I've wanted for so long to find a better storage solution for all of this, and I found this cloth basket under my daughter's bed, and I thought that would be perfect for the art stuff.
Got me up all night, putting things on the side. What do you have in mind? She's awake all the time. What are you trying to find? I hope this ain't a lie, 'cause I'm vibing with all we have. Yeah, I'm feeling what we are now. I'm laying down on the ground. All I do is thinking out loud. Yeah, I'm vibing with all we have. I'm feeling what we are now. All I do is thinking out loud. 'Cause I'm running with these emotions, stumbling out of bed. One hell of a roller coaster. You're messing with my head. I'm ending up so close.
And look how much better that looks. It looks so much better than the 3 baskets that I had it in and all of the things everywhere. So super satisfying to go through all of that and fix that up so it wasn't such an eyesore. Last but not least, this is the top of my daughter's dresser, and honestly it's just been the catch-all for quite some time now. There is just some baby clothes that I needed to use one time, and a couple new things that I bought for my daughter, and a couple summer outfits and shorts, and a couple toys that I didn't really want her having access to all the time, because one of the things were pony beads and the other thing was this Melissa and Doug like shape organizer that she likes to play with. Those are just 2 things I just don't want her to have access to all the time because she has to be monitored when she plays with them. So that is why they're up there, but then it just sort of like collected everything else. So I'm going to get this all cleared off. I'm going to wipe it down. I'm only going to put the stuff on here that belongs.
Emotions, stumbling out of bed. One hell of a roller coaster. You're messing with my head. I'm ending up so clueless. What are you trying to find? I'm running with these emotions. Tell me, what do you have in mind? Tell me, what do you have in mind? Tell me, what do you have in mind? What are you trying to find? All this wasting time. I wanna know, so tell me, what do you have in mind? What are you trying to find? All this wasting time. I wanna know, so tell me, what do you have in mind?
Because I had used my younger daughter's closet for storage for so long, I realized that I didn't have any hangers for my daughter's clothes, so I decided to grab some from Walmart and hang up all of her sweatshirts and hoodies that were taking up so much room in her drawer. I realized that she needed more storage in her dresser, so I decided just to grab some hangers and hang all these up and put them in her closet. That way, whenever she needed one, my husband and I could find one that she needed and that she wanted to wear.
You'll find a different side of me, like someone pretty neat.
a different side of me, yeah.
While I'm finishing up hanging up all of these sweatshirts and hoodies of my daughters, I figured I would chat with you for a minute. I actually went through my older daughter's room as well a couple of days later because I needed a break. It's super overwhelming to do this, but I wanted to film my older daughter's room, but she's older and she's more involved with decluttering and organizing and deciding what she wants to keep or donate, and also she doesn't want her room shown on camera and filmed, and I respect her privacy and her wish, so I didn't film it, but I grabbed some hangers for my older daughter as well, and she enjoys to go in there and pick out her own clothes now, and now that everything is organized and hung up in her closet. I think it's so cute. But I also did my older daughter's room. Don't you worry, her room is so clean and so organized, and it feels so good to go in there. And I can also tell that she's not as overwhelmed whenever she goes into her room, and that she likes being in there. So I told my kiddos that we're going to make an effort after Christmas to make sure that their rooms stay neat and tidy. That way it is not so overwhelming. Alright, now that they're all hung up, I'm going to put them in my daughter's closet. As a side note, I don't know what happened to this door. I'm not really sure why there's a hole in it, but it was that way whenever we bought the house, and we plan to replace the doors as we live here. Our house is a fixer-upper and no home is perfect. But now that my daughter's room is all neat and tidy and organized and cleaned up, I'm going to finish up by vacuuming her rug.
Yeah, you'll find a different side of me, like someone pretty neat, a different side of me, yeah.
Thank you so much for watching. If you are new here, I'd love it if you'd subscribe and stick around. Definitely go follow me over on Instagram. My handle is always in the description box below and at the end of the video. You can connect with me over there because I post daily on my stories and in my feed, and I love connecting with other stay-at-home moms and homemakers. I will see you in my next one.
The one I'd like to be, a different side of me, yeah.